Okay, with a soft road case unzipped to work as a padded work surface, we're ready to begin. So I've got here on the iPad the old PDF you can get from the Chroma Polaris users group, and I've combined them all together to form one big one, which was the original document. I'm sure with size limitations that caused it to be small, but the first thing you got to do is take off the fader caps. These just pull off. Yeah, they're a little bit tight, but I'm glad, because if they weren't tight, some of them might have been lost over the years. That would be a terrible thing, would it? Try and get one of these replacements, that would be rather awkwardly difficult. So let's keep seeing what we're doing. We're removing all the slider caps. These just pull off, except for that one. Sometimes they're on tight. Very interesting. Okay, I got one left. Now, what am I going to do? Snap case. You remember, I always use snap cases, because that's the way to avoid losing things. Now, there we are. Okay, so that's the last one of these off. Super. That's step number one. Moving right along. Loosen the panel hold down bolts. There are two large flathead bolts on the bottom of the instrument, one at each end. They don't need to be loosened until they disengage from the threaded bracket. And so they only need to be loosened until they disengage from the threaded bracket. They don't need to be out completely. So lift this guy. There's a rattle in there. That's got me a little bit disturbed. Okay, so where are these guys? Here they are. Okay, thank you, Mr. Cameraman. Let me just grab the screwdriver here from my convenient screwdriver holding mechanism. And this guy over here, so we need a large flat. It's like Wolverine, only geeky. Okay. They don't have to be all the way, you just have to. Oh yeah, see? Doesn't come out all the way. Hey, good design. Alright, I'm going to go and, well, I don't know if you can see this or not. You really want to see it in all of its fine detail. Oh boy. There's the other guy. Let's do him. I'm screwing with the left hand. My left hand is not as good at this as my right hand. Okay, there we are. That's up. Now, okay, back edge and lay the panel out. So let me just get this rotated around. Okay, back edge. Now we are talking about a Phillips head, and unscrew the panel along its back edge and lay the panel out. So there's one here. Oh, you can't see that. Let me just zoom this back out again. Okay. There's one over here. Oh. Cameraman! Can I zoom out even further? Okay, I can't. There's one here, one here, one here, and one over here. This is the wrong end, so I'll just retract it and switch over to the Phillips head. Alright. By the way, this is a Husky retractabit. Pretty cool, huh? The only thing I don't like about it is it's not magnetic. And when I have to deal with a magnetic screwdriver head, then then I am obviously oh, look at that. This is the large one. We don't need the large one. We want the small one. There. Small Phillips. I find that's easier than going to get another screwdriver. However, as I said, whenever I'm dealing with a hard to reach screw that I got to take out or in, you know, those things get frustrating. That's when I use a Pick-a-Quick, which is a magnetic. Actually, I got the one that I normally use here ended up getting appropriated for the house. So, look, I bought another one, and this is the Pick-Quick, and it's magnetic. So it's a little less convenient because you have to take the bolt out and slide it through, but by the same token, kind of helpful because you got magnetic head. So it's kind of for the different task. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, 4 screws are out. Go back to the snap box. Always the snap box, my friends. And drop those guys in there. Good. Moving along. Lay the panel out, he says, and it is not necessary to unplug any of the internal cables. That's what the man says, so I believe him. Alright, there we go. These are excellent instructions, by the way, on the PDF. If you're watching this video going, whoa, geez, I don't need that PDF, think again. You do need the PDF, trust me. The PDF is very, very important. It's the primary source of the material. Don't think that my talking is an adequate replacement. Consider it a supplement, maybe. Okay, I'm already running into a problem here, and that is this cable is actually... There's spider webs in there. What do you think? Okay, this cable over here is taut because somebody taught it. No, that's going to have to come out. Let me just lift this up like this so that it's loose again. And let me see. Okay. This isn't in the instructions because in the instructions they're able to lay it out completely loose to do the next step. Oops. There we go. I'm just going to do this long enough to get this holding clip out. Because, you know, oh, look at that. Huh. That screw, I think, might need the big guy. They used some glue. Yeah, they use some thread locker kind of pour-on glue to keep this thing down, and as a consequence it fought back against the smaller screwdriver head. The larger screwdriver head can get in there and do better. So that's there you go, there's just a note right there. And we've got a grounding lug. This grounding lug is bent. It looks like it's about to break off. That's a bit of a disappointment. I see this, it looks like, okay, I'm thinking out loud here. I'm going to take the piece that I salvaged and I'll put it over here. There we go. Okay. Alright, yeah, fly without nets. Okay, I'm going to open up this Pick-Quick here because I think I could use the nut driver that it apparently comes with. It says it's got a nut driver. Or it'll drive you nuts, one or the other. Let's see why Julia Childs has all the food prepared off to the side. Did I mention that they package these things really well? Okay, let's cut to the chase here.